It's my birthday, but more importantly, it's New Comic Book Day. Happy New Comic Book Day. We got some delicious stuff up top. We're going to start by showing you what we got. Let us know what you got in the comments. We are really curious about what you got, and let us know if we need to pull anything else. But to start us off, we are going to, at the end of this, talk about something we all pulled, which was obviously Superman, Spider-Man, the pull of the week, in my opinion. I got the A cover, Matt did too. Let's see Luke's variant cover. It looks so good. It looks so good.
Wrap around.
My shop's entire, they had an entire row of 10 comics long of variant covers for this issue. It was crazy. But this it feels so classic to have this one. I love it. Mm-hmm. I also got Ultimate Endgame 3.
Oh, yeah.
I got that same cover.
What cover is that?
I think it's the B cover.
Okay, nice.
Maybe the C, but it's very cool.
Yeah.
He's holding a little finger.
Oh, yeah, the A cover looks nice, too. That art is so clean.
Oh, yeah.
Absolute Wonder Woman.
Nice.
Wolverine, Weapons of Armageddon.
I'm really excited for that.
Yeah, me too. I haven't read this yet, but we have glazed Sanford Green enough at this point. Sanford Green art on the cover. Sanford Green, if you ever watch this, we love you. You're great. Hey, Cat. We got Just Brutal.
He's eating my hair.
Number 2, Jorge Corona variant. And I got Absolute Martian Manhunter number 10. Did you boys get anything else?
Iron Man 3 for me.
Iron Man 3.
But then that was it.
Okay.
Yeah, my shop had a very weird week. But go ahead, Matt. I'll tell my missing ones in a sec.
Yeah, I got pretty similar to Sam. I got Ultimate Endgame. I'm an A cover guy. I tend to stick with the A covers, but I got the Ultimate Endgame, the Superman and Spider-Man, the conclusion to Dungeons of Doom, which was pretty cool.
Ooh.
And
is that Ryan North?
It is. Take one more guess at who it is.
So you know it's good.
Does it rhyme with Benjamin Bursey?
It does.
No way.
Yep, it does. That was a really good run, really interesting. Are either of you reading Infernal Hulk?
Yeah. Is it tied to it?
The ending, the epilogue, has some implications to Infernal Hulk, apparently.
Okay, very cool. I might have to read that thing because Infernal Hulk has been peak. Infernal Hulk is so good.
Yeah, this was a really good one, and it's only three issues long, and it ties into kind of what you're reading with the One World Under Doom and Fantastic Four run.
Okay, cool.
Wolverine Weapons of Armageddon. Super, super excited. I'm probably going to read this as soon as we're done with this. Iron Man 3.
Mm-hmm.
Really excited for this one, and also super excited for The Punisher number 2. Really excited for this one. And then finally, the penultimate issue to the Invincible Girl run for the Fantastic Four.
It's already ending?
No, just this arc. The story arc is.
The Malice arc?
It's a really cool one. It's, the Malice arc.
Yeah.
They call her the Invincible Woman, and it's cool.
Yeah. The only stuff I was missing, I didn't get my Iron Man 3. My shop was super apologetic and super nice. I love my shop, and it's fine that they missed it. They'll get me back later. Iron Man 3 is coming later. White Sky number 2 is coming later. And most tragically, the one I was waiting for, this is going to be my favorite read today, but it's okay, shop owner, if you're ever watching this, is Ted OK number 2 was coming out today, and I missed it. But it's okay. Is Ted OK 1 was my favorite issue of the week it came out. It's so good.
Is Sam okay? No.
Is Sam okay?
Is Sam okay?
We don't need a comic series for that one.
But right now, you've seen our pulls. Let us know in the comments again what you got. We are super excited to share New Comic Book Day love with y'all. But we are getting into spoilers for this book right here. So right now, if you have not read this, this is the book of the month right here. Go read it. Come back. I promise if you don't even like it, you will have enjoyed reading it at least. It'll be a good passing memory. But spoilers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What y'all think of it?
thing is beefy. This thing is
Yeah,
big.
It's
it's a
thick.
big one.
It took me a while to read it. I'm a pretty slow reader anyway, but it took me a long time to get through this. I enjoyed it. It was there were select stories that I could have gone without, but there were a couple that I think were really good.
Yeah, kind of the way it goes with an anthology book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
off the bat,
Same. There's some highs and lows.
starting with the first one though, Mark Waid and Jorge Jimenez writing Spider-Man Superman, amazing. The first story is so good
Yeah,
with
this first story is awesome.
Doc Ock and Brainiac teaming up is such a cool thing. They don't get like much attention in this. We see like they're more to be like we have a villain and they perfectly like foil to Superman Spider-Man. Still really cool they teamed up. But Superman Spider-Man this are obviously the peak of it all. I mean, look
Yeah.
at that art by Jorge Jimenez.
It's awesome.
He is turning into one of my favorite artists of all time. He is so good. There are also
I
so
think
many
Spider-Man
homages in
particularly
this.
looks good.
Yeah, Spider-Man looks really good. I mean, look at that stretch.
But
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, he is so sick. I love that. Go ahead.
Sam and I were talking about this earlier, but the callback to the famous panel of Spidey holding up all of the rubble was awesome. I caught that and I thought it was a really good
yeah,
mention.
that was
It
sick.
was really cool.
I like
Yeah,
how tongue
you
in
could-
cheek it is too. It's like I've been
Yeah.
under rubble before. I can do
Yeah,
this.
yeah, exactly. It's cool.
Really, the entire book is like that, where it knows exactly what it's doing. Where there are multiple instances where the characters know that they're from different worlds, but they don't like linger on the fact. They just are
Yeah.
like, "This is happening." Isn't that weird?
Yeah, they're winking at you. They're like, "Hey, he's been under rubble before, right?"
I
Yeah.
almost wish that there was like maybe one of the short stories to kind of tell you why any of this is happening. Like this is a omniverse event. It's like it's not even the same multiverse. It's a whole different multiverse.
It's for your enjoyment, Matt.
You're so right.
It's for your
But
pleasure. Are you
I don't know.
pleased?
I'm pleased. I'm happy. But
There has to be a meaning.
there was something to say about them just being like, "What's up? I'm Peter Parker and I'm Clark Kent."
There will be
And
some
nothing
continued
else.
arcs, I think.
Okay.
We'll get there in a sec, but just to stay on the Mark Waid, Jorge Jimenez, their team ups are so cool. How Superman has to go into the flaming building to catch all these citizens and bring them out, but Spider-Man whips him up with webs to protect them first because he is delicate because he's been kryptonited.
That was cool.
Yeah.
I did like that.
It's really cool. And the fact that he's asking him to use his spider sense to like help him know when things are about to go south. It's so cool.
One of my favorite panels in this comic was Doc Ock's infused kryptonite arms. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, that was really
fun.
awesome.
Yeah, that was sick. And the art is so beautiful. I've said it so many times, but like, look at how peak this is. Superman
That
is
was really
glowing.
I like that one a lot.
I want to put this on the roof of my bed so when I sleep at night, I can look up and hope. It's so glorious.
I just really I think my favorite art is anytime that Spider-Man is moving around. I feel like Jorge just does a really good job of just he gets his body language so perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Me and Matt
y'all
just showed
both
the same page.
Yep, exactly. I was thinking the same thing.
I agree.
Even
He
like the
looks
little
great.
things, like I could literally. I'm flipping through it right now. There, literally any page where Spider-Man's moving, it's just so perfect to me. It's
That
just so
one-
fun to watch him move around.
The one that me and Sam just pulled up there, I love the little detail of it shows one little frame of him flipping onto Superman's boot, and then in the
Yeah,
next frame you can see him like being flung along by the string, the web. It's really cool.
yeah,
I thought that was really
Yes.
cool.
it
Yeah,
is
he's
really
going for a
cool.
ride.
Yeah,
Yeah, and we ended. It's just an entire issue of Superman, and Spider-Man saving people and working together.
Mhm.
It's so
It's really
cool,
cool.
and using the Daily Planet, Daily Bugle undertone of like
Mhm.
them using their news anchors as a way to get together. It's so neat.
I I
Yeah.
did. This might be jumping ahead a little bit, but I really did enjoy the Daily Bugle and Daily Planet
Yeah, we can
like head
jump
to
straight
head.
there actually, but right after showing this homage, which is
Yes.
gorgeous. I love that he even like I never see this in homages. He straight up like called out the other artist on this one. He said
Mhm.
after Ross Andrew, and I mean I
That's
love that
cool.
he's being respectful and calling out the homage. But
Mhm.
we can jump straight to the news one if you want.
Oh, I that you just said reminded me about that when you said the Daily Planet.
Now let's go.
We can go in order.
Yeah, we might as well just go through the book.
Yeah, let's just go through in order.
So then next we had the Lois Lane and Mary Jane. This is beefy, like you already said. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Mhm.
6, 7, 8 issues in this entire thing. Some of them are like 4 pages long.
Yeah.
But Lois Lane and Mary Jane, another amazing story.
Mhm. I really like this one.
Again, very tongue in cheek, especially when Lois Lane asked Mary Jane if she's died recently, and she's like, "Yeah, I died like last month." It's just
Yeah,
like calling
that was
out
fun.
comics, all always bringing characters back to
It
life.
was pretty meta. It was fun.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
just seeing Superman fight a Sentinel, dude. Oh
Yeah,
my
that was cool.
goodness.
Yeah, that was unexpected.
Mhm.
Speaking of the cameo too.
Yes. Cameo was cool.
Um
Yeah, shout him out. Say his name.
Gambit gets a full 2-page splash art. Um and like was not expecting this in a Superman Spider-Man comic book, but like the art goes crazy, like the lighting and the details, and uh Lois tosses him a deck of cards because his got flung off a bridge or something. It's
Mhm.
just so funny. But yeah, Gambit's here, and that's who the Sentinel's actually after. And so
Yeah.
what's really happening is Spider-Man and Superman are just beating up on a Sentinel for fun, really.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
cool.
I like
Um,
that this is the DC issue, but they're loving so many Marvel characters with this. Like, it
mhm.
feels so uncompetitive between Marvel and DC. They're just like, we finally get a chance to write about the X-Men. Let's go. And they're just glazing Gambit the whole time.
Mhm.
Even Mary Jane is like, yeah, that boy's pretty. Like,
Yeah, Peter's like
they're talking
pretty.
about how cool he is.
Yeah, that's funny. One of my
Yeah,
favorite things about that issue was the very last frame down here. I don't know if it'll be able to focus or not,
Yeah.
but um, the two cards that Gambit is holding is has one Superman uh, logo and one Spider-Man logo on the other.
yeah.
I thought that was really cool.
I really like Superman's curly Q sticking out right there too.
Yeah. Into the sunset
Um,
with the curly Q.
the boys and their girls. It's really cute. Or
Mhm.
for this comic's sake, the girls and their boys.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's so good. Jim Lee's art is great in this.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah. And Tom King does great too. It's so good. The next one is about this one was kind of unexpected for me. Superboy Prime and the Amazing Spider-Man. I've read Superboy Prime stuff in like the KO Superman stuff, but I didn't know how meta Superboy Prime was and that he like basically lives outside of comics and comes into comics because he wants to. Really cool to read, especially seeing the scene of Superboy Prime pulling Spider-Man into the comic multiverse where he can
Mhm.
see all of his past comics. The story goes hard. The story's insane.
Yeah, that was really cool. Um, I like that Spider-Man just kind of goes along with it too. Like he's not cool with it, but he's like, this is happening now.
Yeah. Yeah, the High Evolutionary looks menacing. He looks humongous. I don't know how the High
Mhm.
Evolutionary lives outside of like comic metaverse, but he does. R.I.P. the
Apparently,
metaverse,
yeah.
by the way. That thing is gone. But yeah, I don't know. I want to read more of him. It was sick to read.
Hmm.
Is this the same? Obviously, it's not because it's one's MCU and one is comics. But is this the same character as Guardians of the Galaxy 3? Same High Evolutionary?
Yes, I believe so.
That's a crazy. That's. I guess I don't know enough about High Evolutionary. That's a crazy pipeline to go from that guy in the movie to some giant interdimensional space guy.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I don't get it either. But he was great here. He was great in Guardians. It really makes me
Oh
want to
yeah,
read more of his story.
yeah.
Love the
Yes.
conversations between Superboy Prime and Spider Man 2. They match each other's energy. They were kind of like, kind of beefing the whole time.
Yeah, Superboy Prime is very speaks very young, if you will. I don't know if I could have sounded older when I said that.
They're such a
Um
youngin'.
I guess I could have. But I what does he say? He says um he says some crazy stuff in here, does he not?
No, he
Um
does.
No, he does.
He's
to the point
super.
where I was like, I can't believe they wrote that in the dialogue, but like if you've ever worked like in a school and you worked around like kids, is like that makes sense to why he
Yep.
would talk that way.
He talks
Yeah,
exactly like kids like 3 years ago.
yeah.
He literally says, "Bro, I've been a villain, never been a simp." Like
Yeah.
he's
Does he really? Did I miss
yeah,
that?
he does. I've never
That's
been a
funny.
simp.
That's funny.
Yeah. And so
That,
like it was annoying, but like I can't even be mad because that's how kids talk.
Yeah, no.
uh, I did really enjoy how Spidey was like just kind of over it from the beginning. He just did not have any care about what he was saying. Yeah, at one point, he Superboy Prime goes like, "You're not real," and he's like, "Sure." It's
Right.
like, I
Okay.
right, yeah,
Yeah, because
okay,
the very first panels, he like comes in, takes off his suit, and starts chugging OJ,
yeah,
and
and
then
he's
he
just
hears somebody
chilling.
wrestling around in his room,
Yeah,
um, and then all this weird stuff starts happening.
Yeah.
So, I yeah, that's really cool.
That's
And
just
this is the first one that kind of ends without really a like a conclusion that we're gonna see like to the end.
Mhm.
And
yeah.
that's gonna happen a lot with these other stories, but I just thought that was interesting.
Well, I wonder if we're ever gonna get Logo back from Batman Deadpool and Deadpool Batman. Y'all remember
I don't know, I
Logo?
never read that.
I missed that one. I wanted to pick
Oh,
it up, but I missed it at my store.
whoops. Well, y'all should read it. It's really good.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay, I
it's just
will.
another example of DC not being afraid to show like Marvel characters getting annoyed at DC characters or like trying to one up them.
Yeah.
Like Spider Man is clearly so much cooler than Superboy Prime in this story, but they are like fitting to Superboy Prime's character, and he's just so childish. It's
Mhm.
so cool.
Yeah,
I love DC so much. They're doing so good. I'm just
yeah,
glazing at this point, but this
yeah.
whole issue is so fun.
Mhm.
The only other thing I can say about this one, and I'm gonna say it about every other one going forward, is that the web art specifically, I love it. I love it when there's little knots in the webs.
Yes. Yeah, I really do too.
Yeah, it looks
That's all I
really
have to
good.
say.
Shout out Todd McFarland.
Mhm.
Yeah, maybe that's just because I drew so many coloring pages where that was the web style that's ingrained in my head of like
Mhm.
that's what Spider-Man's web is.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah.
I
I
don't know,
still
it's so
remember not
cool.
knowing how to draw or color a Spider Man web because I was like, it's white. What am I supposed to do here?
Yeah,
What
that's
the
funny.
heck, dude?
And that all leads into Superboy and Spider-Man 2099. What y'all think of that one?
Yeah, kind of like a reverse of the story we just read, you know. So instead of Superboy being the one from the future, we get the Spider-Man being the one from the future. Um, so I don't really know much about either of these characters, but I do enjoy watching a futuristic Spider-Man hopping around Gotham, especially being a big Batman guy. I really think that's cool. And then uh, just I really think scrawny Superboy is really funny and endearing to me.
Yeah.
You can see his entire rib cage at all frames.
Yeah, look at that smile. You can barely see it 'cause it's all
Yeah.
not zooming in.
Yeah.
He is
Yeah,
cheesing
you see
hard.
like he's got no face fat, no muscle, really, he's just all skin and bone, dude.
Yeah,
Look how jagged his kneecap is, and
he's
he's just
frail.
so lanky.
Yeah.
His underwear don't even really fit him all that well. He's really funny to me. Um, and then of course you got like kind of a beefy Spider-Man coming out his way.
Mhm.
Yeah, and we
Just a
we
funny
can't
juxtaposition.
skip this issue without talking about the Batman.
Oh
Yeah.
no, that was awesome.
So cool, and him making fun of how weird it is that he sees his mouth moving while he has a mask on.
I loved
It's
that.
so good.
That was a good.
Yeah, that was really funny. Um, but yeah, they end up making comparisons like we're both from the future. Doom messed me up, Lex messed me up. Let's fix this together.
Mhm.
But yeah, another one of those endings where it's like, let's team up, let's do this, and then it kind of
Yeah.
just ends.
Yeah,
Which I'm not mad about because they kind of you feel a connection between the characters and then it's over.
Mhm.
And I
yeah,
guess that's what this whole compilation's about, really, is just like that's what I realized going through all these stories is Superman and Spider-Man, no matter what variation they are, um, they're really similar. And I don't know. You you'd think that I would have thought that over all these years that there are similarities, but I guess this anthology is just showing me that there's a whole lot more similarities than I ever thought there were between these guys.
yeah. I like this. It's pulling a full like J.J. Abrams mystery box style. It's like we're starting these stories, but you be creative and go finish them. You
Mhm.
tell us what you think happens to Spider-Man 2099 and Superboy.
Yes.
Because it doesn't say to be continued. It just says end. Like they launch on their multiversal adventure. End.
Yeah. Yeah, who knows if we'll ever see this again.
Yeah, this is very very cool. And that all leads into we got the Jimmy Olsen one next with Carnage,
Mhm.
Wild
Oh,
Para.
Matt Fraction popped off on this one. This one was super funny.
I not to jump ahead, but I loved the ending of this one. It was funny. I don't know anything about Jimmy Olsen as a character, uh, but just to go from you don't know who you're messing with. I'm like the one guy you don't want to do this to, Carnage, because Carnage is the bad guy in this one. It's really cool.
Yes.
Shows up for like 2 pages and it's over. But he's like, he taps his little watch to call Superman, and he's like, firmware updating, and then it cuts to Carnage like killing him, and it's just such a cold cut, like
Yeah.
no warning, it's over. He's dead.
Hey, yeah, this one was funny, because we've got like 2 or 3 stories so far with like a semi like, here's an open box ending, but it's like
Yeah,
Carnage kills Jimmy, the end.
it's over. I like it.
And I think the joke is that Jimmy, as far as I know, Jimmy Olsen fights these galactic creatures all the time, and he always beeps his watch, and Superman comes and helps him and saves the day, right?
Huh,
Or
okay.
Jimmy will find a way to swindle his way out, right?
Yeah.
But the first time he encounters a marble creature, he just dies instantly.
That's funny.
And J. Jonas Jameson is so happy about Spider-Man. He doesn't even really like he cares that Jimmy's dead, but he's more happy, I think, that he caught Spider-Man being a menace than anything
Yeah.
else.
But then, yeah, he did. I like how it doesn't mention that it just wasn't Spider-Man. It was Carnage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
hilarious to me.
Yeah.
But all
He's
the
like
newspaper
finally.
so
says is, "I
blinded.
told you so."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's
So
very
so
funny.
awesome. I love it. That one was hilarious.
Mhm.
Um and then I don't know anything
Jonathan,
else on that one.
Mm-mm.
I don't think so. The Jonathan Kent Ben Parker one was next.
Oh my gosh. Yes, this one had my favorite art of the book. I really love the angles and the perspective that artist Rafa Sandoval uses.
This
And
is
the
the
colors that are being used here
Absolute
are
Superman artist. You should read Absolute Superman.
oh, it's so amazing. And
It's
I might
beautiful.
after this, just the way like the water is dripping everywhere and the
Mhm.
lights refracting. It's just it's so pretty to look at. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
Um, outside of that, um, like come on, Paul and Uncle Ben, like those two guys are the goats, and they got their time to shine in the story. What more can I say?
That's about all I have to say. It was
They
cool.
they they saved some kids from drowning,
Mhm.
and the entire time that they're doing it, Spider-Man and Superman are having a conversation talking about how great their dads were.
Mhm.
And it's just really it's heartwarming. Because these are the guys that raised two of the greatest heroes that raised a lot of us, which is pretty
Mhm.
cool.
Pretty cool. That's a cool way to put
Pretty
it.
cool.
I like that a lot.
Um,
It was just a.
Sam, do you have it?
I didn't read this one yet. Unfortunately, I ran out of time before we started recording, so this is the end of me. Y'all take
Mm,
over.
okay. I
Well, I
have a
mean,
lot
we
to say
got two
about this
more.
next one.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, Mize. I know you really like bias.
Yeah, I really like this one. This one was good. I like that we finally kind of got a pinpoint to why J. Jonah Jameson hates Spider-Man, and it's
Bingo. Yes.
because he uses a mask. I thought that was such a simple reason, and I'm
And
sure. Go ahead.
show Lois's face when she cracks it. That cracks me up. In Jonah's face too. I thought that was perfect. He's like, well, duh.
That middle one there. She
I love
finally
that.
realizes how stupid he is, and like has to boil her argument down to one specific little thing, and
Yes.
and then he's like, "Yeah, it sure is. It's the mask."
Well,
Uh,
yeah. Well, no, duh. It's the mask.
yeah,
What else
I
would
just
it
thought it was
be?
awesome. I did appreciate him going on his little side rant about how he appreciates the heroes that don't use masks or that have been unmasked and chosen to stay in the public eye, like the Fantastic Four and Wonder Woman and Cap and Superman. But then he then he goes on. Luke, you remember the ending?
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta tell about the ending.
Well, one of the ironic things is he's listening to all these superheroes of he's like I really am not bothered by superheroes who don't use a mask like Captain America, Wonder Woman, Superman. And the funny part is Clark Kent is in the audience right there.
Yeah, yeah.
And Spider-Man's hanging from the ceiling watching the entire thing and
Mhm.
it's funny. He's like, must be the glasses.
Yeah, yeah. One of the last lines before Spider-Man says that is Lois like leans over uh to Clark and is like, "Should I break it to him?" It's
Yeah.
like I thought that was really funny. I really like this issue. All right.
Yeah. They think Jonah has a leg to stand on finally, and then it's just like, no.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, proves himself wrong, but doesn't even know it.
Yeah.
And never will.
Like that Superman fella. He tells everybody who he is.
Yep.
He doesn't have a
What did
secret identity.
what did you think about the last issue with Frank Castle, Punisher, and Power Girl?
So this one, I was surprised that they added something that wasn't Superman, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Um, but I was kind of glad they did. This was a really fun ending. I'm assuming, is this the bar that you've been telling me about?
I was wondering that. Marvel has the bar with no name is
Yes.
the bar that a lot of kind of B, C, D tier villains in Marvel gather at and just go hang out and be degenerates at. And I was wondering that there's a date set up between.
Well, one of the first things Frank says is it's a club so exclusive, it
Mhm.
doesn't even have a sign, doesn't even have a name.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
I think you're onto something. I think that must be what they're hinting at.
and she goes in and it's all villains in there.
Hmm.
Um, but I so kind of like Sam with Superboy, like I only know Power Girl from DCKO. Um, and I thought she was really cool in there. Uh, so it's just so funny. Like Frank is just like the serious, like I'm gonna
Yeah,
shoot up this place. And Power Girl is just like this complete uh she's a complete opposite character to him, and
yeah.
um
It was a
it's
good
funny watching them
dynamic.
interact. Yeah,
It
it's
was
great
cool.
dynamic.
Something I don't know if you caught. I don't know if you know who this is. Did you catch who her date is in the beginning?
Okay, no, and I need some help.
Okay, so Paul Rabin, however you say his last name, um, in one of the most recent runs of Spider-Man, MJ and Peter were broken up, and she dated Paul, and he's like the most hated character that Marvel's ever written.
Did she blind date Paul?
Did she what?
She blind dated Paul?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess so, because he says that they met on a dating app,
What?
something like that,
No
and
way.
and
I did not realize that.
yeah, he's
What?
talking about MJ when he's talking about his last breakup. He said just had a tough breakup, and yeah, he's talking about MJ, and
That's literally Paul. What the heck? What?
yeah, yeah, and so
No way.
I don't know much about him. I haven't read that run, but I know what I know of him. I don't like, and so I thought it was really a funny Easter egg for DC to be the ones to like poke the bear and be like, "Hey, this guy
What's wrong with
sucks."
Paul, bro?
I
Well, they
immediately make fun of his hair
yeah,
going in.
yeah, I
He's
like
a r/nice guy.
for real.
That's funny.
Yeah, this was one of my favorite in this book. I liked this run.
Yeah, like I would totally read more Punisher and Power Girl.
Mhm.
Unironically, I would read like 30 issues of this easy.
Yeah.
Just because they're so fun, and Punisher is so hardened, but he so easily falls for Power Girl. It's hilarious.
Mhm.
He folds
Exactly.
so quickly.
Yep. That's really cool. I like how Taskmaster is one of the most overlooked villains in Marvel, I think. I love Taskmaster. I loved how Power Girl just picks him up and he appears in one frame and then in the next frame he's being lifted above her head.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it was a really good one. And
Mhm.
then after it's all said and done, they have a drink and they fly off to Mongolia to do who knows what.
Yeah, to in her words, continue their little crossover. A little
So,
more.
and that's the
Yeah.
end of Superman, Spider-Man,
Yeah, it was awesome.
number
I liked
one.
it.
So good. We're not giving this a rating. We don't do ratings here. We do a love it out of 10. This is awesome. This is so good. This is going on the wall eventually. Y'all got any final words?
It was good.
No, I think that I think we had said this at the beginning of the month, but like if you're looking to get into comics, um, this might be a good place to start
Uh-huh.
and get your fill of different authors, different artists, see who you like, and then go from there.
Yeah.
I think this is a really good way to do it.
And if you missed this one, April 22nd, there's going to be a Marvel and DC run of the same two characters, Superman, Spider-Man, but written by Marvel authors.
Yeah.
Yep,
This feels
more to
like the
come.
perfect jumping on point and also like a bunch of homages and winks to people who have read a little bit.
Yeah. Go pick that up. See if you connect with one character more than the other. See what you can find.
Yeah. Let us know what you thought about Superman, Spider-Man. What was your favorite story arc from it? Let us know what you want to read this week or what you want us to read that we want to review. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys on next New Comic Book Day.
Peace.
Riding